has 3 great specials, knows his audience, been in a couple of movies, wrote a dope book, and is controversy free? In this economy? Top tier, my friend, top tier. Was great meme material in 2021, I used it too in its prime, but currently heavily saturated. It's also apparently politically incorrect now to call someone a Bihari, so things have definitely changed, but it's still fighting for the top spot with things like a clock that cost half a crore, Chapri Reels, and of course, the veteran of all memes, Laluji, A tier. Funny guy for sure, uploads for free on YouTube, which are wait, popular and good? What is this? Harsh Gujral in a parallel universe? A tier. Technically not about India, but every masterpiece deserves an exception. The only good thing coming out of the bad situation in Pakistan are the jokes and the memes. Man, are they good. During the recent Indo-Pak conflict, their public was like, oh, you think an international war is gonna make this situation worse? That's cute. Here we keep having so many civil wars, the syllabus can't keep up with the dates. You wanna frighten us with drones and fighter jets? Please, we have a government that stays for a period shorter than Inzamam's T20 career. We have seen worse. And their military is probably the funniest thing that came out of the war after the memes. I'm convinced there's probably at least one general out there who thinks if the missiles are not pointy enough, they're gonna bounce back and hit them. And their economy. Oh boy, it's so bad that no country needs to place economic sanctions on them because they've already sanctioned themselves. Dude, I have so many Pakistan jokes, I wish I could tell them all. Okay, one last quick one. What do you say when a Pakistani comedian doesn't land a joke? He bombed it. For more such Pakistani jokes, you can subscribe to my OnlyFans at $5 a month. And with just the 20 of you, together, we can lift the GDP by 200%. Okay, I'll stop. As Indians who live in India, it isn't funny to us, but to the outsiders, they get to literally trash talk about the country, and so it's funny to them. So, keeping this globally fair, let's put it in C tier. A mixed bag, both wet and dry. Has some banger stand-ups like News Hour, Newsroom, News Night, and for no reason Black and White. They also have crazy funny animations that put South Park to shame. Not to forget 100% commitment to script and roleplay. An A-list actor like Ryan Gosling in SNL might break character, but not these guys. You think acting like a simp of a political party on live TV is easy? Hell no. Props to them for their method acting and integrity. Definitely top tier comedy. Expensive. And people take loans for a one-day function to 1,000 people they don't know? And it's not even an 80G deduction under charity for feeding them? Yeah, I know a joke when I see one, and this one's a classic. B tier. Damned if you're in one, damned if you're not. You can't go to a hotel before marriage, you might get filmed. You can't go to a hotel after marriage, you might get killed. You can't marry a person from a different caste, but you don't want to date someone with a complicated past. Girls have 10 options but don't know whom to choose. Guys have no options and still have commitment issues. This is all very funny to single people, not so much to mingled people. Again, a mixed bag. And wet and dry too. Follows the footsteps of Bihar, consistent meme and joke contributor, although shows signs of aging. Depends on the niche really. For example, if you pick Mech and the running joke about the lack of girls in the department, okay. But then if you pick a computer science joke where a CS guy wrote a bank exam and is now a loan officer in SBI, yeah, that hits all the right notes. B tier. Take forever to tell a joke. Also depends on who's telling it. A high court joke is definitely better because it's always funny to hear a joke from a clown, but the Supreme Court is catching up these days, so you never know. Oh, by the way, not funny. People are worried about whether a joke is clean, but not about whether their country is. Sorry, this was an Indian joke, it's no laughing matter. D tier. Kills more people than cigarettes, leaves government with no regrets. A pothole on a mud road in Chameli Gaon was normal in 1970, but a pothole on West Bandra in Mumbai is hilarious today. Let's put this in the dark humor category. D for dark. Probably the funniest animated Indian YouTube channel, S tier. Comedy gold. I wanna inject this shit in my veins every time I'm sad. It either makes you wanna dance or cringe in laughter. A tier. If being born was a gift from God, then overpopulation is pissing on that gift and continuing to piss until you bleed and die. Not sure who started this joke of raising 15 different offsprings and additional responsibility, but we have had enough of this, alright? Stop it. Get some help. And some protection. F tier. Recently, the Karnataka government has proposed to increase the working hours in IT from 10 to 12, and I don't know whether to laugh or cry at this point. We need a new tier for this, the Murthy tier, where you laugh to forget the pain. This is less of a joke and more of a prank that everyone keeps falling for again and again and again. And defenders of astrology come and say, you don't understand astrology because you've not read it. Yeah, and neither have I read Chronicles of Narnia, but it's still fiction. I'm sorry, don't blame me, my Saturn is not in a great position right now, so it's affecting my mood. C tier. The police today are so incompetent that if you were to murder a police officer in anger at a police station, they would still keep looking for you and end up arresting somebody else. Or, if you happen to be the son of a politician or a businessman, make you sit in jail, wait for the money to get deposited in the bank, and bail you out 2 days later. They figured that there would be no crimes to solve if there was no crime in the first place, and so do not register a case at all. Oh, what's that? A missing person, you say? Can you wait and come back like in 2 to 3 business days? Maybe your son went on a trip or your daughter eloped with a boyfriend. They'll come back, don't worry. They always do. Dead or alive. D tier if dead, A tier if alive. Always want you to speak the local language, do not follow any rules and hate two-wheelers. So basically a policeman but with no license to kill. The only good auto wala was Rajni in Basha, and even then he was just angry all the time. Fun fact, the movie is about an auto driver who has gangster PTSD, and today the gangster in us has auto driver PTSD. D tier. Bonk, straight to Murthy tier. You know what, let's just put other things in this while we are at it. So your salary, your mental health, your sleep cycle, dating life, married life, work life, EMI, gym membership, yearly bonus, bank balance, marks card. Yeah, I think that's enough for now. Funny channels are not funny and unfunny channels are very funny. Kids watch stupid adults make content and stupid adults make content for kids. If you're not making overused sketches, then you can make vlogs of random shits. And if you have no personality, then you can react to memes and laugh to bits. C for lack of creativity. Specialize in topical and observational comedy, but also in other fellow comedians. They only have 3 punchlines: Hindu Muslim, caste, and economic class. Divides the crowd but gives a good laugh every time. One of the rarest stand-up acts where the joke is on the audience but they don't even realize it. Well, if you're interested to watch the show, they are frequently held in various states and sometimes nationwide. It's called a rally during the general and state elections, so make sure to check it out live. If it was on IMDb, it would beat Seinfeld. A tier comedy. Wait, they get to make jokes and gain power? Isn't this every comedian's dream? Plus, they have a hardcore audience that attends every show. You thought Kunal Kamra is bold? Veer Das is good? Munawar is... he's okay at best. One group gets treated like dogs, the other gets treated like gods. What a cheat code in this society. Hands down the best comedy loophole in this country. S tier. You know how they say the golden rule of comedy is to never punch down? Yeah, Nirmala Babe has been punching down on the middle class and breaking the #1 rule. Apart from corporations, who pays most of the tax? The middle class. Who is it for? The lower class. Who does this somehow benefit? The upper class. What? Clearly, this is only funny to the guy sitting on the penthouse and drinking martinis. So until I reach there, F tier. You know the situation is bad when the way the paps call the celebrities is funnier than the movies these celebrities star in. You know the situation is bad when the state of the awards is funnier than the movies they are awarded for. Every time I go to the theatre to watch a funny Indian movie, I come out with more antidepressants in my mouth. The only difference between a funny Indian movie and an Auschwitz documentary is that the Indian movie is fictional. C tier. 10th marks, a joke. 12th marks, a joke. Your graduation degree, the biggest joke. The entire education system is set up for bigger and bigger jokes. The problem is, we keep taking it seriously. Parents tell a joke like, don't waste your time on hobbies and games, focus on their academics instead, and the child takes it seriously. Teachers tell a joke like, this is the most important exam of your life, and the student takes it seriously. The college dean tells a joke like, here you will get 100% placed, and the graduates take it seriously. Diabolically funny. D tier. Education system might be bad, but this is the end product if you keep the system but throw away the education part from it. Not sure who named him Elvish, I'm suspecting he himself, but it would be a miracle if he knew how to spell it. To be honest, you'll find 100 other Elvishes within 1,000 yards in every street, security gate, chai shop, or riding a Dio with his ass 3 feet up in the air and wearing no helmet. And although a good joke to laugh at, he's not the problem. The problem are his fans, and you will naturally find them snuggle their way into every video to spam hate or support their favorite kind of trash because having a job is a fictional concept and identifying cringe is alien to them. And if they could read or understand this video, they would be very mad. So the only person who's actually gonna comment supporting him or spewing hate in this video is going to be a person that is educated and an Elvish fan. Is that what you call an oxymoron? Time for a new tier, E tier. Casual sexism, blatant racism, shameless nepotism, plagiarized music, forced dance numbers, eve-teasing heroes, brain-dead action, nonsensical plots, wooden dialogue, overhyped mediocrity, and actors with more fans than finesse. So bad that it's good. B tier. Casual sexism, blatant racism, shameless nepotism. Oh, it's the same, huh? A place so bad, the logo comes with a warning. Here are the two types of people who spend their entire day on X. The angry people with rage bait and the idiots with hot takes. But when these two come together, you get comedy. X tier. If Elvish is an E tier comedy, Arnab is the MC Squad version of it. Remember how most news anchors act like a simp? Yeah, this guy needs no acting. His character arc is so anti-funny, he went from being the voice of the poor to the voice of the powerful. A crazy transformation that nobody wants. You know how there's an antagonist in every Indian mass movie that makes you go, surely nobody can be this bad, and then you see him live at 9 PM on national TV. Ancient Rome hates being called a republic now after watching his news, and America is planning to rename their political parties as Democrats and Anti-Democrats. He also has the classic problem where he's telling jokes only, but because he's shouting them, his viewers are taking it seriously. Guys, tone is very important in a joke. He's just bad at it. E tier. And finally, the holy grail of comedy. A place where you come for jokes and by the end of it, still keep looking for it. A channel that brings people from all walks of life, the left, the right, the north, the south together to equally shit on it. A channel that folks keep saying it's underrated because it is barely rated. A channel that you think will get banned but doesn't because nobody's watching it. A creator who is so full of himself his toilet has a mirror in it so he can watch himself take a shit. A creator who doesn't care for fame because in his head he's already famous. If this is not S tier funny, I don't know what is.